Okay, and this is call to action in business. Now, CTA, call to action, is a massive part of what business is all about, and more specifically online. Why? Because you have a very, very small window normally when you are when you are live to actually sell something. And this is why it's really important to have that facility with part of your advertising when you are marketing your business. Now, if you remember, one of the fantastic features that we had with OConnect was that call to action button. And what it basically did was it allowed us to have be able to put a call to action post or ticker directly on a live feed with a link that took people directly to a page where they could purchase something or sign up for something or go to a group or whatever you wanted to do with it. And that was a very, very cool feature that we had in OConnect. And it's really important that you understand the power of call to action. So to start understanding a little bit about call to action, let's just start going through what it actually is. So a call to action in business is a marketing term that refers to a phrase or statement designed to prompt an immediate response or encourage a specific action from the audience. It is something, if you look along the lines of you've done your spiel, you've done your talk about what the product is or what you are trying to achieve or what you are encouraging people to try and do. That call to action, if you have that ability to actually allow the user or the person who's watching you to go straight to what you are talking about, then guess what that means? It means a much higher percentage of people will go on to purchase. So essentially, it tells the user what to do next after viewing your content. CTAs are crucial for driving conversations, guiding users through the sales funnel, and achieving your marketing objectives. We've gone through bits and pieces of marketing. We've gone through how you need to get the analytical data prior to doing the marketing so that you know that you are marketing in the right area to the right demographics, to the right people. You've now done your sales presentation. You've now done all the things that you need to do to present your product to the users. And the next part is to make sure that you have a CTA there, a call to action button or a ticker or a link so that you get those people from what you're talking about to the place where they can purchase. So here's some more detailed explanation of what a call to action is. A CTA is a prompt or instruction that tells the audience what actions you want them to take. Very simply, you don't have to give lots and lots of information. Okay, all you need is, if you want this product, click this link, and that click this link. If that's all you have to say. If you want to purchase this product, click this link here. Something like that. Anything that will get the person from where you are right now into the sales funnel or to the page where the product is, so that they can buy what they are looking for or what they are interested in. It's crucial element in marketing materials, websites, copy, and online advertising. If you haven't got a call to action in some part of your marketing strategy, in some part of your webinars, in some sort of advertising you are doing, you're not going to sell, or you're going to have a much harder time selling. because the CTA, the call to action button or the link or whatever, how you have it set up, is the most important part of the journey of you getting the analytical data for the marketing in the way of into the right areas, demographics, people, times, all the rest of it. You've done your presentation, you've set up your website, all of these things. But if people don't know where they have to go to buy the product that you are talking about, then you're not going to make a sale. So it really is important for you to think about this when you are designing your websites, when you are doing any presentations. This is sort of something that you need to bring into the equation of your marketing campaigns. It's a lot to learn, isn't there? It's not just about sticking something up on the internet. You've got all sorts of things which I've been going through almost on a daily basis that you need to take on board as far as your business is concerned. All of these are in their own right extremely very, very important. So that element is crucial to your success of making sales. CTAs are also designed to be clear, concise, and compelling, encouraging the user to engage with your brand. You can obviously have it shorter, you can have it more detailed, whatever works for your brand, whatever works for your personality of how you are, is how you design your call to action. Okay, if you are after a younger audience, then you need to be mindful of the language that you are using, the graphics that you use, and how that CTA button works and looks like. If you are going for an older generation, again, the terminology needs to be a lot more towards that age group. These sort of things are very important when you are writing anything in your dialogue, when you are talking to people. You need to sort of make sure that you are talking in the right frame of what people are expecting to listen to. They can also take various forms, such as a button, hyperlink, or written phrase. You can, again, I will go down and I'll actually hyperlink. This is something that I will talk to you about, is hyperlinks and how to do hyperlinks within the text so that you can actually do these when you are setting up your websites or you are writing any material for marketing. Very, very easy to do, but if you don't know how to do them, they're quite complicated. Again, hyperlinks are something that are extremely effective. Why? Because all that person has got to do is click where it says either click here or the button or whatever it may be, okay, and it will take them to the funnel for the sales. So you can have different examples: shop now, sign up, learn more, download, get started, contact us, etc. And all of these, by the way, guess what? You can get all of those online in images, and then you can hyperlink a picture as well, or an image or a phrase. All of these things are fantastic things to learn how to do for your business so that you can really help it along and make the sales, which is what you're after at the end of the day. So why are CTAs important in business? They drive conversation. CTAs encourage users to take the desired action, such as making a purchase or filling out a form, which directly contributes to revenue for you. You can also use call to actions, by the way, the CTA buttons, in surveys. This is something that you can do, as well as having it as a sales funnel to go into. You can really do all of these things. Now, obviously, I'm teaching you or bringing to the table things to think about as far as your business is concerned. But I would not be surprised that when we get started in the next phase with Ashmufara in the next part of the business, that many of the things that I've been talking about are already there. We don't know yet. We are only hoping that they're going to be there. So why I have decided to do what I'm doing now is certainly to give you guys an idea of what is needed in business to be successful and what things you should think about. But if they are already there, obviously within the next phase of our business, then you won't need to integrate them into your marketing campaigns because they're all going to be integrated. But it certainly doesn't hurt learning about them. Knowledge is power at the end of the day. Knowledge is something that is going to put you ahead of somebody else. And the more knowledge that you can gain about how to be successful in business, then the better you are going to be at making those sales. So it also helps to guide the customer on the journey that you are taking them on. CTA helps lead customers through the sales funnel, moving them from the initial awareness, which is your presentation, to the desired action, which is going to be a sale of the product. It also improves engagement. Well-placed and effective CTAs can increase user engagement with the content and the branding that you are giving them. You can also use it to track performance. A CTA provides valuable data for marketers to track their performance and make adjustments to provide it to improve conversion rates. What have I told you about data? Data is internet gold. The more data that you can glean from customer users in all areas of your websites, your funnels, your call to action buttons, etc. All this information really is gold, because you can then utilize all of that analytical data to be able to fine tune your approach to your selling of the products and services. This means that you've got the information, you can tune it into where you want it to go, to the demographics that you're looking for, that gives you the best possible outcome of making more sales than somebody else. And it also maximizes that ROI. Okay. By driving conversions and engagement, CTAs help businesses maximize their returns on investment in marketing efforts. Everything costs money. You want to get the biggest amount of rate of investment return from your CTA, from your marketing, from your funnels, from your sales. All of that information and data is certainly going to improve your ROI for the money that you are spending. It's vitally important that you track all of this. It's vitally important that you know exactly what your conversion rates are and how to fine tune everything that you are doing for it so that it maximizes your sales at the end of the day. So here's a few tips about creating effective CTAs. Be clear and concise. Okay, use strong action verbs and avoid ambiguity. Hard word that is. So basically, don't waffle. Okay, don't be vague about things. Make sure that you are concise about your wording so people know exactly what they have to do. If people are unsure, they get bored, they'll click off, they won't make the purchase. if they know exactly what they have to do, go here, do that, click that, buy here, then you will stand a much better chance of making a sale. Think you really have to put yourself, whenever you are designing anything as far as sales is concerned, once you have done it, you then have to take the entrepreneur business head off yourself and put the customer head on yourself and go through what you have designed, what you have put out there, so that you are the customer looking at your website, okay, and look for any flaws in it that is going to confuse a customer. If you can do that, and it's all very easy, okay, I'm a complete novice, I don't know what I'm doing, I like this, I want to buy this, where do I have to go? If you can see it, you click it, okay, and it takes you to your sales funnel. Have a look at your sales funnel. Okay, the customer's now in your sales funnel. What is there? Does the customer need any more information? If he does, where does he go? If he wants to just buy the product, where does he go? Is it visible? Can I click on it easily? Does it take me to the payment page? Remember, we also spoke about how important having the right payment processors, so for ease of payment, is just as important, okay, that it is as everything else is, because if that part doesn't go smoothly as well, people aren't going to buy. So each part of the journey that you take a customer on has to be very easy to follow without confusion. At any part of the journey through the sales funnel into the purchase becomes confusing, then the customer is not more likely not to buy something than they are to buy it. You also have to make sure that you highlight the benefits, okay, of what you are trying to sell. So once you've got somebody into the sales area, explain why the user should take the desired action to buy the product that you are doing. Highlight it, okay? Good value, does this, you can use this all over the place, whatever it is that you are trying to sell. Do it in bullet points, okay, that then reiterate once again in the sales area to the customer of the things that you've told them about previously, and so it reaffirms why they are buying that product. Use action words, okay, verbs that encourage immediate action. So buy now, download here, or subscribe will encourage people to do the actions that you are looking for them to do. You can also consider multiple CTAs, offer different options based on a user's performance. And you can do this, okay, either within your presentation or once you have got them into the sales area. For instance, once you've got them into the sales area, okay, you can offer bundles. You can offer 2-for-1s. You can offer discounts. You can offer all sorts of other things as well as the buy now. All of these things are giving the customer something that they want. And it also increases your chances of making those sales. Again, the analytical data that you will gain from you trialing multiple CTAs will tell you whether it's something worth pursuing, taking out, doing more of. All of this information and data that you get back is something that you should consider and also look at. And also the last part then of this is to test and optimize. Use an A/B testing to determine which CTAs are most effective. Like I said, use that data, okay, also will help people. Vivine Benny's just had a really good thing to say in the chat. She said, making the call to action, I'll put it up actually, so you can all read it. Making a call to action are a one-liner may also be helpful. Some call to actions are on the second and third paragraph, and it's too far down for the eyes to see. Some of us have no time to read all that. What I've done in the past, actually, is, funny enough, whenever I've done call to actions within what I'm trying to do, I've put multiple CTAs. So I put one at the top, put the paragraphs in, and I put one at the bottom. So people don't have to scroll back up to the top. Once they've read it, they know it's at the top if they want to buy it straight away, or if they read it, they can read it all the way through, and you put another call to action at the bottom. Also, the buy button, etc. Again, you can put multiple buy buttons in. Doesn't just have to have one. They are exactly the same. They're going to be hyperlinked to take you away from that page into the payment area. Exactly, Jesus said you can put them in midway, anywhere that you like. But all of these things that I'm talking about, and look at you guys now thinking about what you've seen, how you have been in pages, what you've read, and all of these things. This is exactly what I'm trying to achieve, is to get you guys thinking ways to improve your chances of making sales. All of these tips, all of these things that I'm bringing to the table will increase your possibility of making a sale. But you also have to do it in conjunction with gathering data. It's not just about sales, right? All sales can be improved, and you can only improve those sales by gathering the data from the click-through rates in certain areas, hotspots on your websites, etc., will give you the desired effect of being able to fine-tune everything. The last part then is this: by understanding and implementing effective call to actions, businesses can significantly improve their marketing results and drive conversions to their sales funnels. For me, it's right up there with one of the most important parts of everything that you do through the journey of designing, gaining information, marketing, presenting. The final part is making a sale. That CTA takes a customer from your presentation to the sales funnel, and that sales funnel then will do its job if it's been designed properly. But all of these things have to be used in conjunction with each other to get the customer from where they are first looking into that sales area. And the quicker you can do that progression, the more likelihood you are of getting a sale.